family affair. We know together they cannot beat us. Together, so we're going to communicate, and we're going to come out hard and fast and play physical. Physical football the way we do it. Physical on three. 1, 2, 3, physical. Let's go play.
Ralph Wilson Stadium in Buffalo, New York. We're ready to kick off the 2005 season in the National Football League. Our game today features the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills, and we're ready to rock and roll. Western New York, 75 degrees and sunny. Buffalo has won the toss. They will receive the football. Dom Capers has led Houston the last 3 years and has improved their record every season, 7-9 last season. Mike Mularkey on the other sideline in his first year as the head coach in Buffalo. His team started 0-4. He rallied the troops to finish 9-7 and missed the playoffs by 1 game. So the Bills ready to receive as they huddle up. Prior to the beginning of this one, Buffalo feels that this is their season. Their defense, second in the NFL last year, and it will all rest on that man's shoulders, young J.P. Lossman. So Chris Brown, J.P. Lossman, and J.P. Jonathan Paul Lossman from Venice, California, played collegiately at Tulane. He started his college career at UCLA. And what should we expect to see from this young man early?
Well, Gus, he's got to stay calm. He's got to relax. I think that they'd like to get him into a flow. Everybody's been talking about him handing the ball off. They might want to give him an opportunity to make some short completions. You see him going right into the shotgun with no backs.
First down and 10 at the 19-yard line. Lossman out of the shotgun with time, throws underneath, and it's caught. Reed with the reception, and Josh Reed picks up 6. Stopped by C.C. Brown, the strong safety. Offensively for the Buffalo Bills, let's take a look. Mike Gandy is the left tackle. He comes over from Chicago. Benny Anderson, also the left guard, coming over from Baltimore, so the entire left side is new. Backs and receivers, Willis McGahee. What a terrific runner. He came in, replaced Travis Henry last year. Buchanan, a dangerous return man and also defensive back. Third down and 6 at the 23. A loss of 2 on the last play. Here's Lossman over the middle, and it's caught. Eric Moulds with the first down, but a flag on the play on the far side at the 21.
Texans, Gus.
Offside. Defense number 56. And the neutral zone with the snap. Penalties decline. The play results in a first down.
Morlon Greenwood, steer for over 1,000 yards. There's Evans in motion. Lossman looks that way, fires. Evans with the catch, and he picks up the first down at the 40, but there's a flag on the play. Philip Buchanan chases him out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And I think the Texans were jumping again. Might have been offsides, and J.P. Lossman changing up that count, and that's a great thing to see as a young guy, to be able to draw the other team off, be able to have the presence of mind, and to be able to change up that count. And we talked about him taking some nice completions. He's 3 of 3 thus far, getting him into a groove.
First down at the 42. Lossman looking far side, and it's caught. Beautiful reception by Lee Evans. And the Bills are inside Houston territory. They're picking on Philip Buchanan early.
And what a toss. You don't want to get too over the top with adjectives early, but look at the toss by Lossman right in stride to Evans. Puts it right on the numbers. His leg last year had 5 attempts, but for all intents and purposes, he is a rookie.
Ryan Lindell missed only 4 field goals all of last year. This one from 35 yards out. Ryan Mormon is the holder. It's up. And good. J.P. Lossman leads Buffalo down the field. And here in the first quarter, the Bills take a 3-0 lead. It's in 36 seconds, capped off by the Ryan Lindell 35-yard field goal. On the drive, his 3rd year. 3rd down and 5 at the 35. They need to go to the 44 first down. Carr out of the shotgun. Pulls it down and goes down at the 25. Aaron Schobel with the first sack of the season for Buffalo, and he's coming off a terrific year. Last year he led the team with 8. And it's a loss. Here's Lossman, rolls out of the pocket, sets himself, fires, and this one is caught. Beautifully done. Lee Evans with the reception. And it's a first down for Buffalo. And they are going right at Phillip Buchanan.
And you're going to...
Second down and 10 at the 49. Lossman, play fake. Fires again. This time it's Campbell. And Campbell gets inside the 40. Looks like another first down. Phillip Buchanan with the tackle. A gain of 10.
And for 8, 100 yards already.
First down. Lossman pulls it down, wants to run. He's got wheels, and Lossman goes down. Kyler Wong stops him, but he's at the 32.
Okay, now I don't want to keep making comparisons to Drew. There's a lot of quarterbacks left and right. He's hurting you with his arm and legs.
First down and 10 at the 26. Lossman to the sideline, caught again. Eric Moulds in front of Phillip Buchanan. And Phillip Buchanan must be saying to himself right now, I'm not getting any love from the Buffalo Bills. But getting plenty of love from us is Greg Gumbel.
The only rookie starter out on the field today, C.C. Brown.
Brings on Ryan Lindell in to attempt a 21-yarder. Good from 35. This one a chip shot up and good. 1:43 to play in the first quarter. Buffalo with a 6-0 lead at home against Houston. The Buffalo Bills defense had 39 takeaways last season, most in the NFL. Sam Adams is their leader up front. He's right in the middle. He went to the Pro Bowl 1 year ago. The linebackers, Takeo Spikes, headed to the Pro Bowl as well. Fletcher led him in tackles, and Posey, and in the secondary, Lawyer Malloy, one of the best safeties in the NFL. Carr with time. Now bounces out of the pocket. Directing traffic. Flag on the play. And it's intercepted. 2 flags on the play. That one picked off by Vincent. The free safety. But let's see.
Boy, and there's a couple penalties on the field. I think one we're going to have a...
There are 2 fouls on the play. Holding. Offense number 71. That penalty declined. And Elsa ran downfield. Offense number 69. That play is also declined. The ball is intercepted. First down, Buffalo.
And guys, one of the things that you have to remember, when your quarterback breaks the pocket, you've got to come back to him. Andre Johnson is starting to come back to him. You see David Carr telling him to go up the field. That allows the defensive back to step right in front and intercept. He's got the end. He's only been 4 of 12. And then some of those are longer. Some of them are in the 50s. But, you know, 40, 42, 43, you can't miss those. And that's not a good percentage at all for a kicker outside the 40.
This one from 42 yards out. Ryan Morman, the holder. Clean snap. Gets it down. And it's good. Liddell has been the star so far in the first half of play for Buffalo. A 35, a 21, and 42-yarders, all good. 134 minus 3. How about that?
I mean, look at that. First down's 8-0. That's just a beating.
Davis, tackle from behind, may have lost it. He did. Buffalo says they have the football. And they do.
And London Fletcher being Johnny on the spot. You're going to see penetration into the backfield. You hate seeing that. It's Chris Kelsey. Number 90 coming in and making the big play, getting his hands on the ball and ripping it right at, look at that, just ripping it right out of Dominic Davis's hands. And Dom Capers saying, hey guys, we better wake up. We are sleepwalking. Thus, P. Lossman getting time to throw, and we said a key would be that left tackle spot. Big Mike Gandy holding his own out there.
Buffalo 1 of 4 on third down conversions. Lossman throws on the run, caught. And this is Sean Williams out of the backfield. Nowhere to go as he's wrapped up by Buchanan. along with Robert Smith.
And the Bills just haven't been able to get that ball in the end zone.
Lindell in to attempt a 39-yard field goal. Gets it up and bangs it through. Lindell has been perfect from 42, 39, 35, and 21 yards. Texans trying to get something going. Play fake, Carr bootlegs it, fires across his body, and it's caught. Matt Murphy, third-year tight end out of Maryland with the catch.
And Gus, these are the plays that the
Here's Carr. Under pressure. Decides to run. Has the first down and some. And David Carr slides down and gets drilled. And there's a late flag on the play.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the right way to call it. Helmet-to-helmet contact. And I think Lawyer Malloy was headhunting David Carr and caught him right on the top of his head.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 36. 15-yard penalty. First down.
And let's watch the end of it. Let's watch Lawyer Malloy coming into the screen. Bang. You see him. You know what? That kind of looked like
I don't
shoulder.
know about that one, Brent.
You know what? Let me see. You see him turn and go shoulder. Boy, I don't know. I think you're right, partner. I thought in live action he was leading with his head, but Lawyer Malloy making the smart play, turning, going with his shoulder. David Carr was declaring himself down.
Out wide. Carr pumps, steps up, looking, dives, and he's down at the 1.
Boy,
and a flag. Oh man, I don't know about this one either.
I'll tell you, Gus.
Carr rolls. He's got room. Carr, can he get to the corner?
Yeah.
Touchdown.
And Gus, the ball caught the pylon. That was a heck of an effort by London Fletcher. Got his ankle. David Carr going out of bounds. Swiped the ball, hit the pylon. We know the end line goes in a straight line. And what they've told us...
And revving around the corner.
And you called it, partner. This was an important drive. We called it before it started. We said the Texans had to get points on the board. Great effort by London Fletcher. And you see Carr going and stretching out and getting...
At the 44. J.P. Lossman out of the shotgun. Fires to the far side. McGahee with the catch. Makes the first man miss and picks up the first down. He juked Jason Simmons out of his cleats and gains. Brings up first down and 10 at the 46-yard line now. McGahee around the corner. And he's grabbed by Kylie Wong and brought down, but picks up 11. Willis down and 10 at the 35. McGahee again, watch out. What you talking about, Willis? As he gets this one. And gallops 18 yards. What a block by Mike Gandy. 18. Lossman sets up a screen. Williams with it. Williams breaks it back and gets to the 9. He should have enough for a first down. Jason Simmons brings him down.
You know, partner, he might be about a half yard short.
At the 10-yard line for the Bills. McGahee, he has the first down. Dragged down at the 5 by C.C. Brown, gaining 5 yards on the play.
Boy, on the left side of the Buffalo Bills offensive line just collapsed.
Here we go. Second and goal at the 1. Lossman fires in the end zone. Oh, man! Touchdown! Jason Peters, the tackle-eligible play. And that must be Sam White somewhere up there calling that one.
And I think J.P. Lossman had his choice on who to throw to. And the big man, that wasn't one of those deliver the loaf of bread in my bread basket. And you see Mike Parkey enjoying the festivities as well. But Jason Peters went up high, Gus, like he was going for the rebound. That wasn't a wimpy offensive lineman touchdown. That was the real deal.
So the Bills finally get 6, added 7. And with 29 seconds to go, Buffalo takes a 19-7 lead. Jason Peters, his first career receiving touchdown.
And coming from J.P. Lossman is for his first touchdown to an offensive lineman. And there you go. Watch out, JR. Jason Peters coming after you.
How about that?
Watch this. Watch the big man here, number 71. He's out on his corner route. I'm open. I'm open. Look at him get up. Get up and get that thing. He thought he was covered. Holy cow.
Tackle
you talk about going up, all hands, none of this big stomach brings it down with one hand. None of that old bread basket in your boiler deal. Forget that. That was a real grab.
And young J.P. Lossman throwing his first career touchdown pass
to an offensive lineman.
To an offensive lineman. That'll be one to remember.
That will be
18-7 Buffalo. As you take a look at the drive, 11 plays, covering 61 yards.
And guess, you know what? You look.
Bills have scored on all 5 of their possessions in the first half. 4 field goals, 1 touchdown. A very solid first half for J.P. Lossman. 19-7 the score. We'll be back with the Sprint halftime report after this message and a word from your local station. The triple threat has to get going in the second half.
Yeah, they do, and they haven't been able to get Andre Johnson that ball. And Dominic Davis, a lot of pressure up front. We've seen some blitz. We've seen 8-man in the box trying to stop him in the Texans rushing game. And, of course,
first and 10, a gain of 7 on the last play. Carr, play fake, sets up now, dances out of the pocket, and is sacked. Beautifully done by Aaron Schobel, his second sack of the day, but a flag on the play.
And you know, you're going to get an quarterback, and this was the one. He turned and he threw it right now into the slant, and Antoine Peak was dropping in zone coverage. You see JP not taking his eyes off the primary receiver, and that was it. Antoine Peak, that one's going to haunt him all week because that was a touchdown. That was going to be a game if it all comes together.
First down and 10 at the 44. Carr with time, and Carr goes down. Guess who? Your sudden impact guy, Kelsey.
Our sudden impactor's been all over the field today, huh? And that, get Andre Johnson the ball. He's the only guy that looks like he's going to step up and make a play for this offense at the wide receiver position. Get him the ball.
Here's Carr looking in Johnson's direction, has him. And Johnson with the big grab at the 45. And a first down. London Fletcher with the tackle. Here's Carr, play fake, sets up deep, going for a home run. He's got Johnson picked off in the end zone. Troy Benson, the safety, up the sideline and steps out of bounds at the 20. Third turnover of the day for Houston.
And the
19-7, fourth quarter action. J.P. Lossman in his first start doing a very fine job. They give it to Willis McGahee, and he rips right through the Texans defense and gets it to the 47. Marcus Coleman had to jump on his back and take a ride after a 14-yard gain.
And Gus, let's
J.P. Lossman, the quarterback, 4 carries, 33 yards. First and 10 at the 31. Here's Carr, and he has it stripped out of his hands. It's recovered, though, by McKinney.
Boy, Gus, And I think that's going to be ruled a fumble. It's the old open hand rule. David Carr had the ball stripped. His hand came forward, but there was no ball there. So even though his arm was going forward, it's not the tuck rule. I think that's going to be ruled a fumble, and if they figure out who has it.
Buffalo.
And if you're Dom Capers, you almost have to challenge that, even if you think that you play. But I think for sure up here, it looked like that open hand. See him swipe the ball. There you go. It wasn't there. And Takeo Spikes takes a swipe at it. And David Carr, when his arm started forward, the ball was batted out already. He was still going backwards. In my interpretation of the rule, that is ruled a fumble, but ends up not giving him the time to throw the ball.
2nd and 10. McGahee looking, pops it outside. Willis all the way down to the 5. Marcus Coleman brings him down, but Willis McGahee picks up 16 yards on the play.
Texans are still in this game.
Ryan Lindell has been perfect. 5 field goals. Make that 4 field goals, looking for his 5th. This one from 31 yards out. And it's good. A career high now for Lindell. 5 field goals. He's kicked field goals from 42 yards, 39 yards, 35 yards, 31 yards.
You know, and it's what we talked about. Not only the offensive line, there's got to be somebody else beside Andre Johnson to step up. It hit him right in the arm, right in the elbow. I guess from David Carr's perspective, you can't throw it any better than that. Keep the ball on the ground to Willis McGahee, or you run the boot package, but no dangerous throws. You don't want that ball hitting the ground.
There's McGahee taken down by Coleman at the 41, a gain of 11.
Yeah, not thrilled about that kicking on 4th down, but talked about one of the keys to the game, the tackle position. Big Mike Gandy has had an outstanding day, as well as Benny Anderson, 2 new starters in that Buffalo Bills offensive line. A little left side, a little love for the left side.
To 305 yards for Buffalo. And how about Willis McGahee? Another 100-yard rushing day. He picks up on where he left off last season when he had 7 100-yard games en route to 1,128 yards rushing. And he didn't start the first 4 games of the year. That one inside, caught by Eric Moulds.
And how about Eric Moulds,
down?
The veteran, knowing right where that first down marker is, sitting right there, and that's why I wouldn't have punted on.
Showing some very mature abilities out here. Had thrown, and the game called him back, and he's happy with this Buffalo Bills squad, and I'm sure J.P. Lossman is picks. And the Texans turn it over 4 times. No mistakes for Lossman.
You know, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. I think that was really the differentiator today. J.P. Lossman and Mariucci, your guy, the Silver Rush.
That's right. My Lions. Here's Carr throwing, and it's picked off by Lawyer Malloy. Intended for Murphy. 5 turnovers today for the Houston Texans. And the wheels have officially fallen off.
And we talked about someone else making a play, and David Carr trying to hit Murphy down the middle, and big collision going for the ball, and Lawyer Malloy staying with it. That's a heck of an interception. Great concentration going down. And it's just been a frustrating start of the season for David Carr and his Houston Texans.
And the Bills do not turn it over today. They force 5 turnovers. Remember, Buffalo had 39 takeaways last season, the most in the NFL, and they have gotten off to the right foot today. Terrific performance by the Buffalo Bills, and J.P. Lossman, Brent, will keep that ball. His first win as a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, and he's going to be awful excited getting #1, and that's one of the things you learn as a young guy in this league. You can enjoy it tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then you go back to work.
22-7 the final. Buffalo starts the season 1-0. Houston's got a lot to think about.